guys, it is I, and Mochio. Hi Yumi, I hope you're doing well, I hope you're having a good day. It's a reset day, happy reset day. It's also 5.15, but my blue mage is level, I think, like 17, so I'm not going to be doing any of the new content, just because I'm not there yet, but I will do the next thing. Once I've got Monk up to 80, the next thing I'm gonna, well, once I've got Monk up as far as I can get it with the beast tribes that we have at the moment, my next goal is to start leveling blue mage. So I promise I'll be doing some of the blue mage content like later down the line. But for now, we're just gonna hang out. We're just gonna have a chill, nice reset day where we all just hang out, and I will be very sleepy. It has been a long day at work, but I did get my first postgrad application in, so that's exciting. And yeah, I'm ready to hang out and have fun for a bit, and then we can like do stuff. So the plan basically as usual is I'm probably gonna start by signing up for the raid. I had real trouble getting it to pop last week as a DPS, so I should probably do it as a healer, but I'm still kind of scared, so I'm gonna go ahead and sign up for this first. And then we'll go do like the beast tribes and stuff like that while I wait for this to pop. If it's not popping, I'm just going to swap to expert. But basically, we're just going to be doing the huge. Winning piss all in the cactipot. That's usually what I do on a Tuesday. Or any day of the week, really. Nope. I still haven't worked out how to factor the next highest amount after 24, which is 1,800. Factorization, not factorizations, things that add up to make 23. Not my strong suit. But it's fine. I'm actually like about 2 to 3 days away from being able to do, whoops, I should probably pause that music that we're not listening to anymore. I'm a few days away from being able to do, what, did I just teleport to the gold saucer? Man, I sure did. I thought I'm definitely teleporting to Oxendu there, and then I just didn't. I'm pretty close to being capped on the Heavensward Beast tribes that aren't the Muggles, which I will do eventually when I have a crafter up, I swear. I swear I will one day do the Moogle stuff. Because, like, the final piece of this outfit that I want are the Moch slippers, for which you have to be pretty high up on your Moogleness. Oh, we've got all the deeps. We're just waiting on some healers and tanks, I guess. Not really paying attention to what's going on, but okay, basically everything is happening down this way. I'm probably just going to teleport to Cloudtop and you should cross that way. Sorry, ever since one of my studs came out last weekend, or last week, I have been terrified at any given time that it's about to come out. So I've started at random going in and like twisting it to make sure it's not loosening itself. And then I get filled with concerned cat energy. There we go. You capture an intoxicated cat. Got that kin high. I like that this stuff, this dried crowd caller, is basically it's like Eorzean catnip. To be honest, I'm not going to be doing something we're at the dollar store. I can't remember. I can picture the dad's face in that vine, but I cannot for the life of me picture all of his line. What I was going to say, and then I got distracted, was that it's going to be a pretty chill stream this time around. As Tuesdays quite usually often are, because I'm so tired. I'm really looking forward to Christmas, even though I'm going to be like away from Nottingham and my beautiful PC and my beautiful Twitch and all that jazz for nearly 2 weeks. Exactly. Thank you, Yumi, for your encyclopedic Vine knowledge. Especially, even though I'm going to be away for 2 weeks, nearly, it will be so nice to have a holiday that's like an actual holiday and not like I'm going away for 3 days to support my mother through a terrible thing, or like I have taken the day off work to go sit a graduate exam that's testing me on stuff I haven't learned, I haven't practiced rather, in 8 years. Which I can't remember the last time I had a day off for like resting. I'm guessing it was probably my birth. No. No, I reckon it was mid-September when I went to Leicester for the Hosier gig. I think that's the last time I had a day off that I was using for like resting and not exhausting myself. You know. This way. Come back, tankos. Just come back. Once I hand these in, I need to remind myself. I have no idea what these things are, by the way. Every time I get this, I forget until I get it that I wanted to, like, read the quest description properly to understand what I'm doing. I'm just picking stuff up because I was told to, you know? I'm just unnerved because Corrigan sounds like Caragor, which, is a bad guy in one of my favourite books ever. So the name is just enough to have me making a slightly concerned cat. Like a concerned cat feel. Yeah, you know what, we've got time. I'll fly back. Oh, we're just waiting for a tanko. The problem is it will pop as soon as I press teleport, so... This is always the way. Oh my god, it's so cold. I have the heating on, and I have my fire on, so you might see me get up in the middle of the, like, stream to go turn my fire off, but unfortunately my, my desk is... Here we go. My desk is, Jesus. My desk is right next to, the vent into this room. All of the rooms are, vented to avoid damp, and unfortunately, because it's right where my desk is, that means that I have a nigh constant stream of cold air on my legs and general body. And it's not fun, I will be honest. It's not the best experience I've ever had. Nonetheless. I hope you guys like my Christmas lights, by the way. You can't see them, really, because they're fuzzy in the background, but they're little snowflakes. Nobody interesting so far. Panically. Broom Pyres, I suppose that's a good name. There we go. Yes. Okay, Higashi. I can't. Party members. Alliance. Here we go. Yasuke Higashata. Super Sailor Moon, that's the only good one. And Broom Pyres. I guess it's gonna be like that then. So after last week I was looking at some of those like class guidance things, and or not after last week, but on the weekend, and I had one for this raid, and it said the #1 guidance for me is to stop dying, and I'm like, I mean, you're not wrong. That is a good plan. That is something I should be focusing on. Dying less is always good. And the other thing it said that I needed to remember was to do my pet actions, which I always forget. Because I forget, they are GCDs now. Ah, beans. So bad at remembering that. Yells itself. So now I'm trying to be good, and I'm sure I'm failing, but... Rude. Oh, that was just me being dumb. So apparently the way that was recommended for this is that you stand in the middle and then you just move like up and down as like suggested. Holy shit, I think it's the first time I've ever done that and not died. Phew. Hi, Pixie. Aw, thank you. I'm really tired, I'll be honest. That's my primary emotion right now. But I am trying my hardest, so thank you, Pixie, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Have a safe trip home. Big hearts for the Pixie Pix. Hearts so big I took both hands off my keyboard mouse to express them. That's how you know shit's real. Okay, so next one he's going to do is the central one, maybe. No. Okay. I'm absolutely certain. Oh, what? I didn't die? What? Unrealistic. Usually when I start dying. Okay, so I guess the way to do energy assault is look at which way it's pointing and then don't stand that way. Also gonna sound weird, but that name, Serial Jointed Command Model, I have been dealing with so much shit with various hard drives that I completely misread that. Ah shit, ah shit, ah shit. Ah, rude. Oof. Could be worse, we could be alliance-y. Somehow I completely accidentally managed to avoid that. Don't stand near any balls and don't get hit. First rule of Dark Souls. Centra means it's going to be in the center, which means I accidentally got it right. Incredible. I'm not going to waste my just going to do this. I'm not going to waste my Firebird on him. At this point it's like a complete waste, so... Okay. Okay. MochiBot does still exist. For some reason I got worried that they disconnected. Actually, oddly, I'm not really a fan of these boots. I think I would wear these IRL to work. I just don't think they really suit, like... I could wear them with this outfit, but I don't think they really suit, like, Maeve's aesthetic. Also, I want the maiming shirt. That's the main thing I want. Let me out, meow. I did get this pet. I cannot for the life of me. Here we go, the Pod 054. So if the Pod 054 drops, I don't need that. And I have my dress already. So what I need is the repet, and I need, I believe, most of the orchestrion rolls, but I'm less fussed about those. Small biped. Wow, that's a ball directly in my face that I just ate directly to the face. I've got into a habit of always grabbing this small flyer in the corner. What was that? That was alarming. A person just yeeting themselves across the floor that way. Did me a concern. Small biped. It's me, that's what I am. Actually, really, that's what Yumi is a small biped. Because I know for a fact that Yumi is even smaller than me. Nice. Rip to that person who summoned Bahamut just before phase change. To do this as a bard at some point, I have to say. So I think at some point I need to fuck around with my hot bars that I might move. No, but I like having outbursts there to hit it when just doing damage. Might move these up here actually. I want to move this down so that I have my two AoE buttons next to each other. Maybe I'll do like mouse 1, mouse 2 for AoE, and then this for... I don't know, I'll figure it out. It means having to change my like muscle memory, which I'm not so fond of, but such is life, right? I love having Firebird on full. Okay, where are they? Over that side, cool. Ah! Oh, I did not see them next to me. I still got burnt, but I deserved it because I was an idiot. What's going on here? Oh, this thing's gonna do its funky fresh thing. Nope, it's going to fall. And then the tank is going to pick them up. And that is not going to land on my head. Oh no. Phew. That was almost extremely bad. I remember my first day in this, when none of us could work out what needed to be done with those. So I ate one because I thought maybe it was a DPS eat this thing, and then I fucking died. Bless you for your cards, my favorite. What's this one? Oh, it's the... time where we all do a fun dance and I get really excited that I've gone into my no cast phase just before this, and also that my rotation at this point is hit 3 buttons when they're off cooldown. Don't worry, I'll still get hit by it though. God, I hate that these actions are on the cooldown. It's so frustrating. I don't care if they do more damage. It's like directly fucking up my damage because I feel like it's reducing my uptime. I'd be interested in learning the maths on that. Like, is that actually the case where it does the increased damage makes up for the fact that it affects your downtime? Or uptime, rather. Just because I'm second on the DPS list doesn't mean that I don't have that ninja fast catching up to me, you know? Can't see a fucking thing. Yeah. How did I not get hit by that? Huh. Magic. I'm standing directly on the ninja in order to stop them catching up with me. What it's worth, I know that aggro is not the best way of determining your DPS, but it's my best way of determining DPS, so... Whoops. And I'm physically incapable of stopping caring about my numbers, so... Okay. Go get him, Tanko. Come, show me a wall. There's like a ringtone or something. Let me reach over here so I can stand in the earthly star. I always do that. I'm so bad at... I absolutely just completely tunnel visioned there. Oh, I should get my pet out, really. Use this guy to build up some of my stacks again. the accursed trousers. I have to say, I thought I was going to love the gear here, and I kind of really don't, and it annoys me because I feel like I should like it, but like, this looks really neat and all, it doesn't fit like the aesthetic that I have, you know? I can't even look at my glamour threads because I was going to say I might start reading on like range stuff because I'm still sort of working on my my goth bard outfit, as I have dubbed it. Don't bring that directly on my head. Well, I failed the first rule of being a DPS, which is don't die. That was extremely cursed. But I'm proud to say I survived. Good memes of my first time in here where I misread how that sentence was supposed to be said and went, it's been hacked, as opposed to, it's been hacked. Guess that cleansed my, my bone stack. Tagged it. Phew. Rude. Shouldn't have been casting, really. As that means that you screenshot earlier. But my uptime. Monk's overtaken me, this isn't fair. I'm gonna fuck around with my hotbars a bit. This is probably a bad time to be doing it, but whatever. Energy drain. No, I want to move this here. So let's say I have energy drain. No, you know what? I'm not going to do this in the middle of a fight. I'm going to do this some other time. In my own time. What I think I should be able to do is if I put this here to mouse click it, and then I want to have it be that I can sort of have like my spammable AoE, so I need my like AoE or GCD, my spammable AoE GCD, and my my like stacks use thing, and I want to have AoE all next to each other, and then single target all next to each other, so that I have like 3 buttons for AoE and 3 buttons for single target. Rather than what I've currently done, which is puts them up here. And I'm considering putting this upstairs just because it's 10. And it should really be a mouse click thing because yeah. I don't know, I'm like thinking to myself here. Be interested in seeing how other people have their seminar hotbar set up. Forward and in. Ah, you piece of shit, I was so far forward. Absolutely was. Anyone who was watching can tell you that I was so far forward I should not have got that Von stack. Now it's out on sides. I remember this time, bitch. Can't always trick me just often. Don't drop on my head. Don't land on my head. Oops. It's a complete accident. This is my punishment. Nope, I want to be with mine, which is here. Actually, no one is going to get the buff because I'm an idiot. This may have been a mistake, but oh well. I make my own mistakes. this to put the shield on. I don't have a group shield. But I do have that, which is a me shield, which is about as good as I can get. Forwards, 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 forwards. Phew. Ah. I'm gonna hide over here with some bees. Never mind, gonna go back over for heals. Sacred soils. It's not in my head. Okay. That means in the middle? No. Oh, I was slightly too far back for it, that's why, because there's a giant puddle of fire directly in front of us. Okay, over to the right, alright. Nice early LB there. Me accidentally jumping. Jumping to express my DPS. Can't see a thing. Move, you idiot! Okay, so this is front and no, back and sides, back and sides. Attempting to cast while moving has completely royally fucked my positioning. Barrage means get out the middle. Remember this one at long last. Got to grab one of these. Pop my DPS up. By a DPS, I mean a dot, obviously. Clearly, that is definitely what I meant. Love to see that aggro list go up just enough to know that at least I'm being really beat. It's the only thing I have self-esteem about. I'm mostly good at my job and I can do good DPS. Oh no, it's on my head now. I can't see where he's... My absolute panic over not being able to see where he was going worked. Nice. I love that DPS. Yes. Me, I can't not with this outfit, but I do sort of like this, but not with this outfit, you know. I'll agree on that for the sake of like my blue mage casting jacket. Ah. I haven't really come up with a theme for blue mage yet. I should have passed on it so I could get the striking jacket, but I'm guessing the monk probably needed on it. Yeah. Makes sense. God, it looks so different on female characters to male. I almost prefer the way that the female ones look, actually, for once. Why devotion now? I don't understand. Think about that buff you're wasting. Yep. Oh boy. Okay, this everyone, that's the raid wide. Okay. Laser turret is not in front of him. Ah! Surprise! It was on my head anyway. Wonderful. Flank me sides. Boat speak, boat speak, boat speak. At least I'm not that summoner who early pulled. Okay, I think this is a good corner to be in. Good, somebody put the hat on TP so you can see where she is. Okay. This is where I have to wake up suddenly. Ugh. Okay. Follow the square. She goes to where it's safe. Oh, beans. Piss and shit. Over here, Everett. What if I tell you to attack? I have the most damage in our group. Okay, now which one's he tethering to? This one. Okay, go over here. And get ready to run. Get ready to get fucking... I can't remember, I can't see... Whew, phew. Road wide. That looks like a... Yep, a tank buster. Okay. Not two. Here. And there we go. What happened to Alliance A? Nothing I can do here, so I may as well res. Ah, Yumi, that sounds so good. Oh, you can't just mention things like that and then not have some to share. It's just not fair. Please give snack. I'm trying to eat better, but unfortunately what that really entails is a lot of me thinking about how much I would like unhealthy food. Not really super required, but that's cool. Oh, come back, come back! Oh. Ah, whoops. Shit and piss. Please save me. Wake me up inside. Thank you for the heals. I have 3 Von stacks now. Ooh, oh, that sounds so good. Oh. I want unhealthy food so much. I've got some like chocolate muffins in my cupboard, but they're for breakfast this weekend, so I'm not allowed to have them now. Plus, I'm completely forgot that I said I'd go have Christmas lunch with Dad's family this weekend, which means inevitably that I will eat dessert and then come home feeling incredibly bloated. But that's sort of just my life, you know? I can amend that to I will eat and then feel bloated and probably like garbage, but it will be delicious nevertheless. I should be using some of these and also not standing where the laser is. That'd be really helpful. Flanks, that means sides, be in front or behind. I say primarily to myself. Where's the laser pointing? Directly in my face, but that's okay. Yumi, one day soon I will come visit. I am actually planning to visit the States in the spring, so if I am your way-ish, I will say, Yumi, come hang out with me. Teach me where the good foods can be found. Show me your best snacks and your oldest buildings. I'm gonna plug. I'm gonna calm. Right. There's no point on any of this. That's the one that I have. I'm gonna need on this. Whoops. And this. And this. And this. And this. And pass on these. Then we sit here waiting for ages while I open up my gear spreadsheet. Pretty soon I'll be able to afford my nice leggies. I'm gonna actually buy a belt next. I think. Then I'll buy one nice healer leggies. Yep. Oh well, I didn't get anything, even any cons from that, but I did probably some of the most DPS, so I am Gucci with that. That alone is enough to make me happy. I'll go hand these in. Here you go. Time to say, I'll sign up for do this, this, and Sign up for expert. Discover that the wait time is 20 minutes and decide not to. Decide, hey, maybe I don't need to do expert today. Oh, I'm so close. Like 150, 60 and I'd probably be over the jump into... Soon you will be mine, 57. And then I'll do like 2 or 3 days of MSQ roulettes. And I'll be 60 and then I can go do the Stormblood Beast tribes. And maybe those will actually carry me through up to 70, given that I'll be doing them completely from scratch. I don't know. Also, I just had an idea for Maeve's house, so forgive me while I jot it down on my dog notebook, because I'm a parody of myself. Never mind, wrong one. Aww. Well then. It's a notebook with doggies on it. And because I'm even more of a parody of myself, I have another notebook with doggies on it. That one has sticky notes that I tend to stick to my desk to remind me of Final Fantasy things. I've got my... what I've got up here. Got a couple of Final Fantasy things, and then on top of my desk I have the most important thing of all, the code so that I can order my custom pizza through Domino's, and then I have my Wi-Fi password and a reminder to myself not to panic when one of my other passwords isn't what I expect it to be, because for some reason I always like... For some reason that one always gets to me. Right, so I was going to buy a belt next, which means that I do in fact need coating. Nope. I wanted Glorious Cute Gauze. This is what I wanted. Hang on, what did I... Huh. I completely forgot that I bought an emote and then forgot. See what this looks like on Elezen. It's not as good as the kitty cat. We aren't kitty cat one. Deep Shadow Tassets of Casting. I will hand over that. I will hand over this to acquire this. And I will then... I've completely forgotten where I have not in fact bookmarked the right thing. So bear with me. Sorry about that, I had to do a thing. So these recommend 2 direct hits, but is my direct hit a cap? My debt is a cap. My direct hit is not. In a book, no, I'm going to buy myself a direct hit 60. God knows I have more than enough of these. They are, Yumi. One day I just want a really good knife, you know? That's all I really want. Okay. But this 139, what's 49, 59, 69, 79, 89, 99. Okay, this is, I'm not wasting much. That's fine. I'm like wasting 1, so I'll bong a critical hit on it. Right, it's gonna yell at me because of that plus 59, because it's a plus 59 and not plus 60, but that's okay. So my average item level is now 464, which is nice. Yoxaloth, all thoughts, I like that. What was I doing? I was just gonna like sit here awkwardly forever, I guess. It's my second plan. No, I wanted to go talk to my retainer. And I also wanted plus that to my retainer. To repair everything. I should do that now while I'm waiting for this to pop. And I do need to go back to I need to go bung this in my glamour toilet, but I will do that another time. Okay. About 4 more minutes. Should I use this time to panic about how my earring is wiggling about? Even though it's absolutely as tight as it can possibly get. If it falls out again, I'm going to be so mad. I haven't got anything interesting to do for 4 minutes. Can do those. Do a rapid and nasty. Might be able to solo those. That's excellent. I love that. That's right up my alley. So if I do... Nice. If I do a 50, 60, 70... trying to think if I do level it, if I do expert, alliance raid, all those, the usual ones, and then do a 60-70 as monk, 50-60-70, that won't get me a sticker, but it should push me hiccups over the limit to 67. I haven't got a whole load of gear at 67, nor do I unlock a new thing, but that's okay. Also, tomorrow I should be done with the Vanu Vanu. Then I can just focus on brushing up to 60 quickly. I feel like I'm going so slowly with Monk, but it's deliberate because I'm like doing it slowly in order to, I don't know, give myself more time almost. I don't know. I'm bad at make words. I was gonna say, till I can do it this time is I can work on house, but then I was like, but not really because I don't want to save on teleportation times. This random puzzle out the way. I've decided that I'm going to make, we got a large house for the FC, and so I decided that I'm going to actually go ahead and make it that Maeve's room in the FC house is like their study/library area, and then their room in like the house with Grace or with Carol is like their actual like room and stuff, because I don't know, I just like, I really like how the room in the shared house looks, but I think it's a bit of a, it's too much of a library type place to really be like a living area / room, and the actual like living stuff is kind of squashed in the back, so I don't know. It's just, I think I've decided roughly what I want to do, though, so, like, sketch it out. Where are we? Oh, Academia and Ida. Right, I know where we are. I'm paying attention. Ahida is running on ahead while I'm like half asleep. I should really have used that time to fuck about with my hot bars, but oh well. As always, whenever I'm in academia, I have to point out that one of those radio noises are the radio noises that they use in Tanis and the Black Tapes, and it makes me jump every single time. Man, I got really happy just now thinking about the big house. Just how neat it is that, like, we have all this space and we have all this garden and stuff. Housing in this game is fucked, but sometimes it's okay. Sick early pool, bro. Damn it, and the that's better. Power and the aggro list where I belong. Skirting danger as usual. I can't remember what this guy does, so I'm going to hide. Oh, it's only a big circle. It looks like I'm getting closer to stunting the sacred soil, but actually I'm getting closer so that I can get my buff. Rude. Let's piss and shit. Eat my entire ass. And I don't care how sharp your tooths are. Rip. F. Big F. Big F's in chat for my entire life. Did my lot not? Did I? I thought I'd rolled on those bracelets. Did I actually roll a 0? No. Oh, loud. What's up, everybody? Big Dick is back in town. I love the funky music in here, even if they do have the Tannis noises, which do me a concern. What? Nope, wrong one, wrong one. Please pretend none of you saw that. And if you saw me looking at the right button to click, and then very clearly didn't click it. go, that's what I wanted. I really should have waited so I could Firebird and pull, but oh well. I just had a beautiful thought and that I have to share with all of you of a Moogle but with an extremely deep voice, so it's like instead of being like Kapa, it's like Kapa. Anyway, just think about it. Enjoy the rest of your day thinking about it. The first thing I did this morning was I saw a Labrador, so like I was really hoping that was going to show how the rest of my day was going to be, as the sight of a Labrador happily trotting down the road, and it was not to be. Hi, I hope you're doing well. I hope you're having a good day. I hope you, unlike me, are not still being freaked out by the radio noises from a podcast to which you love dearly and with all your heart, despite its many issues. I want one of these as either a pet or a mount, just like FYI. FYI. Ooh, oh, I'm glad to hear that you're doing well. That's always good to hear. I wish I could say the same. I, more than anything, am really, really tired. But tomorrow is Wednesday. Ooh, nice. I got my first Christmas card today, which reminded me that I really need to buy some. I have, spares, like... I have spares I must have bought last year and then never got around to giving, I guess, but I don't really have the holiday spirit in me yet, either literally in the sense of, I have not had a New World wine or anything yet, or figuratively in the sense of feeling festive. I think because, yeah, mostly I feel tired, and up until today, I have been horrendously stressed out about a college application, but it's okay, because, now I have, 20 days to be really stressed out about the next one, but luckily I've already done the bulk of the hard work, with this first one, so I'm hoping a lot of what I submit will be just stuff I've like done already. I just need to rewrite my personal statement. But at the same time, I'm like, vice on floor, you know. Me immediately after deciding that I want to go back to college and do a master's. Why is this so stressful? Everything is bad. Oh, the DPS got a boost, which means it's time for aggro roulette between his damage ups and my existence as eating both of these balls and you can't stop me. Oh, that's a neat idea. I have not really done anything for at all, like, Christmas-wise, or even like present. Well, no, that's a lie. I bought the presents for my immediate family, and that's it. That's really, really it. That feel when your healer eats 3 DPS apples. Rude. My Bahamut. It's okay. It's all okay. And I got a sticker. I'll knock on the ninja because I did better than them. I don't actually know that, I'm just saying that because it makes me feel better about myself, you know? Don't get a comb because you don't as DPS. Let's do a quick tippity tap. Right, before we do anything else, actually that's a lie, I'm going to queue for alliance, because that always takes, no, I'm going to start off by, right, swap here, queue for alliance raid, because that can sometimes take a while. Go buy my nice healer trousers. Magic. Deep Shadow, Breaches of Healing. Immediately reapply my glamour plate because that's who I am. Whoops, wrong. Nope. Watch as I apply every single wrong glamour plate before I get to the right one. Right, so let me work something out. 3.5 weeks till I'm done. Right, next thing I'm gonna do is swap back to Summoner and sort out these hotbars. So if I move this and this here and then move this down here. That's very Faerie. Yeah, I don't really, I don't know, I don't want to say I don't do the Christmas spirit because that sounds so like crappy almost, but like genuinely I just really don't like often feel it. If we're gonna change this to here and then do those two, because then I can then keep that, and then this is my Etherflow one, and I'm actually going to move this one here. Am I going to do that? Yes, I am. So should be 4 E to do, Q to suck, and then this is my Fester, which used to be here. Then this is like remains my spammable one. This is my energy siphon, AoE energy siphon. Then this is that, and then press the command. I have to mouse click those, unless I can train myself to do this. No, I mouse click this. It's fine. I'm actually gonna move these along though. So rather than doing E and Q, I can. Do this. Makes sense. Okay. I'm gonna hit 375. I might hit 375 exactly on cap. In which case I might go ahead and buy that belt actually. Completely forgot that I won this last time. I like it, but at the same time I also sort of dislike it because it looks a little bit like it's doing the Secret World thing of like making your hair disappear. Because like if you compare this look at Maeve, they should like have hair coming over the side of their face here, which they don't here, which it looks like the hood is doing the same thing. So I kind of go forwards and back and then go forwards and back and then go forwards and back and then one step forwards on it. This looks nice with this Demon Healing skirt, I have to say. I like how that looks. Could wear this. Oh, there's an idea. What if I wore it over this? I really like how this has the look of being like a full one-piece outfit. Even though the tie does clip into the jacket despite it being literally one piece, but that would look really nice, I think, with something contrasting at the sides. I think that would work. Well, I should sell those. I got here. Like you can get healing trousers, which I don't need, and a scouting bracelet, which I'm almost certain I already have, but I will check nonetheless. No, I didn't want to do that. I wanted to... Nope. Entrust or withdraw items. Jesus, that took long enough. Okay, I do already have a slaying bracelet, so... Ooh. move that to here. So these two need to be sold, these to be handed in. Hopefully the last DPS will accept this time. Sorry, I'm like... Where are we? World of Darkness. Is this one I've got? We are. Yes, right, nice. Retry that. I'd like a wind-up Zoe, but I don't have a wind-up here, and so I'm really hoping for one line, and then I can also get a bit further along in my fan project. Or if I only get 9 seals, I just grab a Sonia skin map. I keep forgetting to clear my status when I stream on Discord. I really need to remind myself to set it up, like, first thing when I get home from work. Also, I can't believe that I didn't look at our party member list already, because if we look at Alliance, a machinist called Bathbag. We also have Thick Waifu and I'm Baby. Oh, and Jägermeister. Jesus, this is excellent meme Alliance names. And our Dragoon is our tank from the raid we did earlier. I'm gonna go ahead and guess that they also possibly just did their expert. Ah, beans. Hit the wrong button. I hit the wrong button. I hit the wrong button. And I wasted 6 seconds of light speed, but that's okay. I probably wasn't gonna use it anyway. I love I'm Baby, I'm my favourite. I almost hit, well, I guess we know that it's very sharp then. Congrats on that blade. What show are you watching, Yumi? I am absolutely 210% certain we will not get it in the UK. But that's okay, I don't have a TV anyway, so not being able to get a show in the UK actually means nothing to me. I'll just use the internet. Ooh, I shall have to check it out at some point. I am, at the moment, when I'm gaming, if I'm not streaming, I am listening to Sawbones, which is a medical history podcast, hosted by the oldest McAvoy, who's Justin, that's his name. For some reason my brain completely blanked on it, and his wife Sydney, who is an actual doctor, and it's really cool. The episode I'm listening to at the moment is one about the history of gender confirmation, which is pretty dope, if you ask me. So, but like that's what I spend my time doing when I'm gaming. I'm usually listening to I have like a rule for myself, which is I am only allowed to listen to true crime or horror podcasts outside the house, because if I listen to them at home, I get really scared. So when I'm at home, I will listen to like comedy or informational podcasts, and then I listen to my true crime ones at work or on my commute, because then I don't get freaked out, which is always nice. Keep getting distracted by this Hellebear Crowford. It's a great name, but it's also incredibly distracting, you know? Where you going, little buddy? It's fine. I clicked the wrong thing. It's fine. Nobody panic. I was sitting here thinking about that I finally decided what I want to do to my room in the house, and then I was thinking about how annoyingly I've just spent like not a lot of money but enough money on dyeing some bookshelves rainbow colors, and then I was annoyed because I'm probably gonna change like the layout of the room, but maybe I'll have it like I'll wind up doing it in such a way that that still works. The problem is once you spend the dyes on the bookshelves, you can never get them back. So excellent, as it should be. I take back any compliments I may have given to Thick Waifu. Because they're being shitty in Alliance chat, that's why. Tell Eris that they are a good being, and that I am wishing them good things. Or else. Not as in tell them or else, but as in tell them I am wishing them good things or else. Excellent. I mean, is it not true, meow? Oh man, I should have focused on killing the actual dude, shouldn't I? Man, I should have shaved my buff for this. Oh well. I wasn't thinking. Sometimes Alliance A can get it down in time, but I guess not in this case where well, they're too busy not standing on the pad for that. There's a cat boy somewhere in this group who has, like, I know it's a cat girl, my bad, who has bright white hair, constantly distracting me. Oh. Hidden belt sitting in my inventory for some odd reason. Nope. Well, I don't have the biggest brain, because I just fucking walked towards Alliance A there. Alliance chat is being shitty, that's the, like, beeping that you can hear. So, please feel free to ignore it. Come back, meow! Can't give you a card if you're 5,000 miles away. You now all owe me your lives and your thanks and your cons at the end of the day, please, and yes, and also thank you. Because yes, I did pop light speed in order to pull that one out the arse. Thick waifu is being a troll, so I take back any compliments I gave them for their name. I also just DPS pulled, so... Tank has more patience than I do. I would just fucking let them die. I'm not even looking at Alliance chat anymore. Oh my god, I'm also going to kill this tank. I'm also pretty certain it was Leon Hart who was the cause for our, like... God, I hope that healer lets them die. Quicker to just like scooch sideways and grab that tank. That field when unsure if tank is troll or just idiot. Rip. Let them die. Let the jackals take them. Somebody in Alliance chat sums up my attitudes towards that guy better than I ever could, which is, who is this fucking troll? Thick wifey didn't die. How sad. Whatever, I got a sticker out of that. That's the main thing that matters. There is this cool hat that looks kind of neat, but also a little bit too much like a fedora for me. Well, I got one commendation. That's not really just payment for the several people I rezzed when they messed up, but that's okay. It's the healer's life, really, isn't it? I say, staring dramatically into a candle as I try and work out if it's burnt all the way to the sides or if it's still guttering. And the answer is, it's still guttering. Not tunneling, which for some reason I always get mixed up. So it's time for me to walk into the ocean. Let's do normal raid next. And actually I'm going to teleport over to some Mimosa so I can get hand stuff in. Think some more about my study. Do you want to know how I knew that that would pop? Is I teleported. It's nigh inevitable. Big house. I made a new Pinterest board underneath Maeve Connolly that just says, well, underneath Maeve's board that just says big house. Nice. Maybe I'll finally get my second helmet and be able to get my hat piece. Oh, rip. Well, Santa's elf is tanking for us as we immediately lose a DPS upon loading in. Oh, beans, I forgot how to heal this. Welcome back, friend. God, I do love the music in this raid, I have to say. After this I'll do a trial and that should bring us quite neatly. Does this be in front? Well, we'll find out. Yes, Kara's be at the sides. Big. I'm gonna stand in the middle, right where I didn't drop my star, annoyingly. sides because long sides save lives. Thank you, mister. I really like this music. I'm being distracted by, like, it's been a while since I've done this raid, and I'm being distracted by just how much I like the music. Okay, it's gonna be moved here, then into the middle. I want to be over here because that one's gonna do a bigger boom. Move into this square, should be safe. Okay, and it's time for me to cry. 'Cause I always forget about Voice of the Land. To jump. Now he's going to turn into an angry mangry. At least here he uses normal speak instead of boat speak. Oh, well, fuck. Okay, I will grab the other tank. It's fine. God, I hate it. God, the amount of movement in this fight, fucking, this kills the man. Absolute lack of circles, this also kills the man. Christ alive. Nope, side slide. Long side saves lives. Thank you, mister. Finally a circle. But I'm not gonna buff until we're all up here and alive again. Ah, beans. Nice. fuck, I forgot to put a glove out. Oh, almost no damage, nice. God, I'm so glad I'm not melee in this. I would be so bad at it. Like, I'm genuinely never going to take Monk to, into raids just because I'm terrified of it. Pass. Not, in fact, not a single headpiece dropped. F. Only one combination too. F. F intensifies. Right. Sign up for a super quick trial roulette. Nice. Right, what am I doing in terms of lines? RS. If you can hear me, you are a good bean. Or else. Oh, I fucked it. I beefed it. I have potentially made a mistake. Although there's two bits where I could get, like, if I could get a sticker there and there, that's a 2 lines. But there's so many places for those not to go. Oh, I'm gonna reshuffle. That's better. That's a definite line. And then if I can get stickers, 1, 2. So I've got 3 sticker rooms left, so I've got loads of opportunities to get a second line. Or not, you know? God, it has been a long fucking time since I've done this one. Ah, rude. Was definitely out of that one, but okay. I can't remember what this is, but it doesn't feel good. Nice. There we go. And 2 comms. God, that's the most comms I've got all night from that like 30-second trial. Anyway, guys, it is a little bit early, but I think because I the only thing I've got left, so I'm not going to be doing any of the Eden raids. So the only like that I've got left to do really is leveling and then level 50, 60, 70. I think I'm going to end things off here. I'm going to say thank you very, very much for watching. I very, very much appreciate it, and I hope that you enjoyed. I will be streaming the first of my 2, let's call them winter holiday Indie Thursday streams. I'm going to be streaming Jotun on Thursday, which I'm very excited for. It looks really dope. Yeah, that's the plan. I'm going to be doing that. Then on Saturday it will be Mass Effect Andromeda, where we are going to be doing a few more. We're going to be doing a few personal quests. So we're going to be doing Cora and Giles' personal quests, and then depending on how long that takes, we're also going to be going back to start to wrap up the story in Kadara. We're getting really close to clearing out all these side quests. I know it doesn't feel like it, but trust me, we are. It's just taking a little bit of time to get there. Sunday will be the second of my ESO trial streams, where I am going to be just continuing on with where the story takes me, and seeing how I feel about it. And then next Tuesday will be more Final Fantasy XIV. I'm hoping that sorry for the accidental loud there. I'm hoping that the Christmas the Yuletide event will be up by next Tuesday. So we'll be doing the Yuletide event, and then we'll just be hanging out and having fun. You know, a typical reset day hangs. So take care, everyone. Have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful evening, and I shall see you guys on Thursday. Good night, bees!